Brian, tell us a little bit about this grave.
All right, so we are at the grave of Władysław Tomaszewski, and from the research I've done, he came from a part of Poland called Wielka Polska, which means Greater Poland, and that is where the current city of Poznan is probably the best well-known place. And based on the best records I found, he came from a little town called Wapno, which translates into lime or calcium. And he immigrated into the United States through Castle Garden. I don't have the exact dates with me because this is kind of an improvised interview. Around 1878 maybe. And he shows up in the church records of St. Stanislaus, we call it St. Stanislaus Church, where you have records of his children. My grandfather, Andrew, who is also buried in this particular cemetery, and the dates on this headstone, at least his birth date, I think is wrong, because his marriage record from Poland shows he was, I think, born in 1859, and this says 1866. And he's pretty much a mystery man. We don't really have a picture of him. Nobody in the family really has any memories of him. And it's just this tiny little grave here in the older part of St. Stan Cemetery. Today's November 6, 2020. And if anybody ever watches this and you're in search of your Tomaszewski roots, this is one, Tomaszewski and my side of the family or whatever, this is a place to come to. So do you want to just kind of get a good, right in on the grave? We got Mary Lou, our camera operator, here. So you can see it's a really simple headstone. It's been here a really long time in this part of the cemetery. Similar graves, 1924. You look at U.S. Census records of this guy, he's listed as a laborer. I think this is the classic American immigrant story here. Came from Poland. If you know the history of Poland, it wasn't even a country. It was divided up between Russia, the Austrians, and the Germans, or the Prussians at the time. Lots of Polish people exited Europe. They all came to Buffalo when Buffalo, New York was a city that was thriving, early turn of this 20th century. And that's why you have a massive, gigantic Polish cemetery here in Buffalo, New York. So that's our one little piece of it. So, all right, thanks.